Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome to your weekly horoscope forecast for August 14th to the 20th. I want to thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and thank you to my members. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you guys would like a live person reading with me, or you'd like to take one of my classes, or you'd like to get my deck, The Eye of Zen, go to my website, jenniferwalkerzen.com, or check out the description box below. All right, my beautiful darlings, and hello if you're new here. My name is Jennifer Walker Zen. I'm a psychic intuitive and a reading tarot since I've been 14 years old. Hello, welcome. We're going to be talking about your day today, your love interest feelings, the blocks, delays, and challenges, and the overall outcome. And if you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. You can do both. Let's jump right in. All right, what's got my Virgos romantic love life? August 14th to the 20th. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. All right, so this is the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, the 20th. This is your love interest feelings. Blocks, delays, and challenges is third party, work situation possibly. I feel like more this is more work related. All right, let's keep going. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Something about some kind of good news, something you've been waiting for. There's thoughts and plans of how to deal with this money situation. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm gonna shuffle all the way through here and then we're just gonna go over it all. It's kind of my Virgos romantic love life, August 14th to 20th. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, Virgo, let's take a look here. All right, got that deck, and I'm just gonna do one more deck, and then we're gonna get started here. What's going on, my Virgos romantic love life, August 14th to 20th? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay. All right, so on the 14th, you have this friend situation showing up. So some of you guys are going out with friends, having a good time. There's a message coming in that you have been waiting for. And it's very hopeful with the star card energy. So it's going to be a good day for you guys on the 14th. So good day, hanging out with friends, having a good time, and in a hopeful message, a message you've been waiting for. Remember, we're talking about romance. So there's a message you've been waiting for. Okay, so on the 15th, we got the Knight of Swords. Now this card can represent a person, yes, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But it also can say that there is some kind of quick action, triggering understanding. So like, you know how like somebody says something offensive and you get like, ooh, what the heck was that about, right? So that's the Knight of Swords. There is a person around this. This can represent a friend. This can represent a boss. This can represent a landowner, okay, a landlord, okay? So something about this situation, about this person. And I see that there's going to be some kind of letter, message, document, paperwork. Okay. So it looks like on the 14th is a good day. On the 15th, it's a little bit, this message, it seems, is a little bit of an issue here. So it's a little bit triggering about this message or about this paperwork that has to get done, email, paperwork. Okay, so I see Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Now, queens are like kind of like advice cards. It's like contemplation about love or advice. Someone's giving advice about this travel and moving. And you're trying to get some kind of knowledge, book card energy. So I see there's a hopeful energy of this written communication. It's very optimistic, and you get some kind of knowledge, book card energy. Okay, so we keep going here. On the 17th, there seems to be this sense of confusion going on. It seems to be confusing because it seems like you feel like you're going to go around in a big circle here. Okay, like you're repeating some type of pattern. And also the moon can be nighttime energy. Something happens at nighttime where you feel trapped. You feel like, oh my God, the same thing repeated again. Okay, you're trying to make an effort towards great love, okay, but it seems like something's going on where you feel like you are going around in a big circle here. I'm just going to clarify this a little bit further, Virgo, before we go into the next 3 days here. What's going to be Virgo's romantic love life, August 14th to the 20th? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. But so far what I see is there's optimism about this communication and knowledge about trying to make the effort. So, yep, I see the first day, 14th. There's a real calm day. It's real chill. All right, so this situation seems to be surrounding family here on the 15th, okay? This communication that's a little bit triggering. Okay, and I see that there are some reservations when you gain this knowledge here, book card energy, about this travel, moving, and that's why you get this advice. Okay, and if we go to the next day, which is the 17th, so obviously there is some stress here about making the effort towards great love because there was a state of confusion and you feel like you went around in a big circle. You went around in a big circle. So, but I see on the 18th here, you guys, either you're doing some kind of moving, traveling here, riding in the car. This is kind of like a movement card. And some of you guys, you have to know that the Six of Swords is one of those cards that's saying, my obstacles and blockages are lifted in my romantic love life. There's going to be a very definitive conversation taking place on the 18th. Someone's going to say, I miss you. I do miss you. And there's something about this situation that's going to feel like it's a blessing. It's like divine timing. It's happening for a reason, right? So far we see, I'm trying to stay calm. I have this family situation. I have reservations. I'm stressing, but then things start to turn in your favor by the end of the week, okay? Some of you guys on the 19th are dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Again, I see some advice being given. Now this could be like professional advice. It could be a lawyer, a doctor, accountant, okay? And if I go further on this, something about this advice, it seems like it was like, wow, so you got the Wheel of Fortune actually in 2 days here. So there's a blessing here, divine timing here. And dealing with some kind of mistake that happened. Okay, so someone realizes some kind of mistake that happened. They messed up. And okay, so I see, I'm hopeful. There is this written communication and knowledge of wanting to make an effort. Someone's missing you. And it seems like it's the right time. They're like, I messed up. I want to move forward with you. Because you have this sense of, I don't want to keep going around in circles. I'm stressing about this situation. So, but believe it or not, with your romantic love life. And by the way, if the day-to-day seems confusing at all, just stick with me till the end. I'm going to go over the overall energy. And the overall energy is really good. I see you're going to have a sense of accomplishment on the 20th. And there's a happy energy here. You're going out having a good time. There's a celebration here. And there is somebody who is thinking about you very heavily. But there is this concern of whether or not you can trust it. Okay, so someone is like trying to do some soul searching here. There's a family situation and a lot of reservations because of the stress. But then the timing aligns, and I see that there was this kind of, I made a mistake. I wasn't being honest, or I want to be honest with you. I'm hopeful of this communication and gaining knowledge and making the effort because I miss you when the timing is right and I can't stop thinking about you. So I'm going to talk about the overall energy in a minute, okay? But how does your love interest feel about you? They feel this single and available to pursue this money situation and this concern about possibly a child around this or a younger Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Your person feels that there is been deceptions. They see themselves as your main person, and they do feel like they want to give you some type of good news. Your person feels stuck in the middle, and they want to argue and fight about the sense of charity around this. Your person feels confused about what they want. Your person is feeling like they need to heal. And your person feels like they do love you, okay? So the confusion for them with you is the fact that they love you, but there's been a lot that has happened. And they feel confused because of that. So The obstacle blockage in your romantic love life seems to be work or a collaboration or more than one person around this, a lack of hope, this concern about overindulgence, and this money situation, okay? So it's almost like this money situation is really playing a central role for you guys this week and trying to figure out how to overcome this or deal with this situation. So let's talk about it. Your overall energy shows this week you'll be making a decision. This decision, you are seeing signs that there can be long-term emotional fulfillment for you. There is a younger fire sign or some flirting going on this week, passionate flirting. I see that there is a defensiveness about meeting up, spending time together, and there is somebody that wants loyalty and devotion towards you. There is this kind of managing time and feeling frustrated about that and having to wait for things to play out. There is this patient energy for things to come into balance this week, and a lot of heart-to-heart conversations that are healing about long-term commitment, marriage. There are some indecisions or choice you have to make this week, and you're going to give it time to see what happens, Seven of Pentacles energy, but it's still this defensiveness about, I don't know if I'm going to get hurt. So there is a focus still with a particular person about long-term commitment, and there is a lot of decisions being made this week. I do feel like you're going to be doing a lot of socializing this week, as well as obviously we see the flirting card. There is somebody in particular that you're making a decision about because you see signs that there could be long-term emotional fulfillment with this person. And you are finding out this week that this person misses you, and you don't feel like this is a coincidence, but there is this concern about going around in circles. It seems like the obstacle and blockage this week has to do a lot with work and finances and trying to stay hopeful about that situation. All right, my beautiful Virgos, you don't have to take my advice if you don't want to. I love you guys so much. If you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys another day or two. Have a great rest of your next couple days, and I will see you guys soon.